In our next lesson, we're going to have a little discussion, and I'm going to show you how to cut the ways that we're corded with other people. We naturally engage with people, we react to people, and every time we have a reaction, whether it's positive or negative, we cord with people, almost like little spaghetti strings with other people and being, we laugh together, we love together, we fight together, we argue. And this is just part of our life here on this planet. And having the skill set to kind of get rid of any of the ways that we cord with people can minimize the way that others are influencing our thoughts or patterning and behaviors. Many times, if we've been shocked or scared or worried, angered, thinking about things, all of a sudden we start thinking about things, you're like, wow, why does that keep showing up? A lot of times that's symptoms of cording with other energies. So I like to incorporate them in all of my, or most of the guided meditations that I walk you through, because it's a wonderful technique to wipe the slate clean, to kind of tidy up our energy, and to remove outside influences so that we can connect more with our higher selves, with our spirit beings, without all of the outside influences. So I'm just kind of walking you through that. So you can almost visualize yourself with all of these like spaghetti strings coming from out of your crown of your head or through many of your chakras, through your belly button cord. Like we just kind of get corded with a lot of people. So what I like to do is when I'm meditating and I'm breathing in and out and I get very, very centered, I really say to my higher self, because that's who we're talking to. We're talking to our higher self, the part of us that is always there, watching over us, looking after us, and, asking for my higher self to shift and help me cut any of the cords in all the ways and remove all the ways that I'm being manipulated or influenced by things that are not for my highest good. So I will close my eyes and breathe deeply, just breathing in. 3 cleansing breaths have been very beneficial. So you just kind of breathe in and feel the breath coming into your belly and exhaling. Breathing in. Feeling your belly rise and exhale. One more cleansing breath, breathing in. And exhale. Good. And I always call in my guides and angels, my higher self, whatever is your comfort level, God, creator, source. I've been really guided a lot more to really incorporate my higher self, the aspect of me that is me, to become more whole. So I invite my higher self to be here, to help me, to integrate more of who I am. You could say, I call my guides and angels to be with me, to support me in this process. Whatever is comfortable for you is perfect at this point. We ask our guides and angels to help us, as we get breathed and we're centered, we ask our guides and angels to help us cut the cords all around us, all the ways that we're engaged. And you can even visualize in your mind's eye spaghetti strings kind of coming from you, and whether it's the top of your head or your chakras or feet, wherever that is, and just take your hand and just move it over that with the intention of cutting the cords, cutting the cords, removing anything that's influencing me, that's pulling on me, that's dragging on me, that's taking my energy, that I do not comply to, I do not consent to, cutting the cords now. And you can almost in your mind's eye visualize as you move your hands over various parts of your body, these little cords and these little spaghetti screens, these little hairs just shriveling up and singeing. Did you ever take a piece of hair and put a flame to it and it just kind of sizzles up and it just curls up and thing? So visualize that. You're just cutting all of that and they're sizzling up and all of a sudden there's nothing. There's quiet. Breathe in. Exhale. You scan your body in your mind's eye. Feels very much like you're imagining it, but just play along like you're scanning like what your body might look like. Feel if there's a nudge or an intention to another area of your body that's still corded. Rub your hand there and just clear. With the intention cutting the cord, you are so powerful, you might not know it. You are commanding, you rubbing your hand there makes it so. Okay? You are that powerful, you have that ability to just sever, to cut those cords, to stop the things that are pulling on you, and to decommit from things you consented to that you were tricked. Which we'll do as a deeper, in another lesson we'll go to a deeper version, but just right now, decommit to anything that's not for your highest good. And any of the cords, the hairs, the spaghettis that were tying you to that, we cut those cords. Breathing in 3 cleansing breaths, breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Good. Exhale. To end this technique, bring your hands in front of your heart. Bring in a feel-good feeling, something you're so grateful for, a blessing you might have experienced, a puppy or kitty or something that just makes you feel so good and so full of love. If you can't think of something, just visualize the beautiful warm sun shining down on you. Take a cleansing breath, feeling that energy go through your whole body. Excellent. You have now been taught the practice on how to cut the cords of all the things that pull on us that we weren't aware of. When you're feeling chaotic and not centered, you feel like your life's out of control and things aren't working right and just something's off, or you're perpetually thinking about something that you don't want to think about, or a person that you really don't like and yet you keep thinking about them. Do this practice and experience profound change. Namaste.